Alright, so our second video on our compound or combined inequalities. Example 7, that's kind of nice because it's already solved for x, so we can go ahead and put that on the number line. X is less than or equal to 0, so here's 0, and it says and x is less than or equal to 3, so here's 3. Alright, so less than or equal to 0, this shaded to the left, and x is less than or equal to 3. So here is 3, closed circle, shading to the left. Now here's what we want to look at is where is x less than or equal to 0 and x is less than or equal to 3. So you're looking for an overlap here. X is less than or equal to 3 only has this one shading to the left. But once I get to 0, do you see how we have the one from the 0 shading to the left and the one from the 3 shading to the left? So that means that for x to be less than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 3, that means all the x's must be less than or equal to 0. Because you're looking for kind of where the overlap in shading happens, where it's shaded twice from both of those simple inequalities. Okay. So this next one, they're both solved for x again. So here is a 3, here is a 5. And it says x is less than 3. So less than 3 shades to the left. And x is greater than or equal to 5. So greater than or equal to 5, but it says x is greater than or equal to 5, so that shades to the right. So because it's an and, again, you're looking for the overlap of shading. Where on the number line does it have shading from both inequalities? And because it doesn't, this is actually going to be a no solution. Or you can do, one of those symbols that we saw in an earlier chapter. Because it's an and, you have to have the overlap of both of your shading. Alright, last one here. Solve for x again. So we have x is greater than 0. So here's 0. Or x is less than 2. Alright, so x is greater than 0 has an open circle, shading to the right. Or x is less than 2, so open circle, shading to the left. So what we notice is that this is shading greater than all the way to the right. This is shading less than all the way to the left. And it could be one or the other. It doesn't have to be both. So that means that every single solution on the number line is going to be shaded. So this is an all solution or all real numbers.